He's the third leading rusher in NFL history and was selected to the Pro Bowl and All-Pro team in each of his 10 seasons. And he currently holds 10 Detroit Lions team records. In 2004, he was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, as well as having his number 20 jersey retired by the Detroit Lions. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Pro Football Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders.
Thank you for those great remarks. It's a pleasure to be here today. I never take lightly occasions like this, being address especially a group of high school students, so it is truly an honor to be here. I'll start off by making some remarks. Thank you to the U.S. Army and the entire Hall of Fame, Pro Football Hall of Fame, and Allen Park High School for letting me participate in today's ceremony. Proud to be here as part of this award ceremony, and the road to the Hall of Fame demands excellence at all levels, on and off the playing field. You don't realize it at the time, but it's like being part of the Army. Preparation, discipline, dedication. This is a partnership that's perfect. It's a perfect fit, and we're pleased to be able to pass on to today's recipient some of the lessons that I learned. I would just say that it's really hard to imagine that I'm standing here at mid-40s years of age, because I remember being in high school thinking, gosh, I'm never going to get out of here. And I know many of you can relate to that, it's valuable, it's important, what we're doing right now, what you're doing. It counts for something, and that's why I'm certainly pleased, with Mr. Jake, the things that he's done, because it's great to lay a foundation early, to have some early successes. I look back at my life, and when I was in high school, I had no idea of where I was headed, but I knew that I loved football. But there was one problem, with me, and that I was always the smallest guy on the field, and no schools were looking at me. And so I didn't know what I was going to do. And, if I were to rewind the clock, you would find me, in high school, for instance, on a Friday or Saturday night, I was at the local football stadium, running stadium stairs, lifting weights, and just because I had a desire, I wanted to go to college and be a college football player. That was the big driving force for me. I knew every high school football player who was a running back. I followed, all the college guys and certainly all the pro guys, but it was kind of frustration because, here I am, I'm in high school, some of my coaches think I'm a little too small, but not tough enough, and so, I had a little bit of a dilemma. And so fortunately for me, I was a kid, again, like I said before, it was nothing for me on a Friday or Saturday night or whatever, was to go and run a few miles or work out. But it was a great lesson because, and it was something I really learned from my dad, is that, learning how to work hard, sometimes it's just the thought of it that's worse than the actual work itself. Because if you learn how to work hard, it'll make life so much easier. It'll make life so much easier. Because it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're going to medical school or law school or whatever else, they only ask you to do what you need to do each day at a time. You don't have to do 5 years of medical school the first week there.